Hello, this is Richard Mills from Digital Schools, and this is just a recording on how to change the Meet the Teachers page, and that's to update how to meet the teachers page on your Digital Schools website. So once you log into the WordPress dashboard, you need to go up here to the school, your school name will be there, and then go down to Visit Site. It'll open up the website from here, which you will recognize. You can then click over here and on the menu system and go to the Meet the Teachers page. We'll wait for that to load. Now up the top here you'll see on all the pages when you're logged into the WordPress dashboard there's a little bar at the top, and this bar here, Enable Visual Builder, is a really important one that we need to be aware of. So what we need to do here to edit this page is click on Enable Visual Builder so we can start editing the page, and you'll only see this when you're logged in to the WordPress dashboard. So that's when you've entered your username and your password that you've been supplied with. Anyone else that comes to visit your site that is not logged in won't see this bar. They'll only see the red bar, that'll be the very top for them, but you've got this extra one here because you are logged in. So become very familiar with this. Now once you're logged in, what you do see is a range of different colors and bars and all sorts of things happening on your site. Now you're in editing mode, so when you're in editing mode, now that you've enabled the Visual Builder, you need to be really careful that you don't click and drag or sort of do anything untoward that's going to sort of mess the site up. Now don't stress if you do, because it can always be fixed, but just do your best to only touch the areas that you should be touching. So in this case we need to scroll down here, and every single teacher that we photographed in the school has their own, I guess what you'd call profile. So these are the things that we need to update. Now, just to give you a very quick summary, the Visual Builder is made up of blue sections, green sections, and grey sections. So the blue section is actually what's called a section. So that sort of takes up the full width of the page from far left to far right, and then as far down as you want it to be. The green section is the rows, so a row sits within a section, and then the grey section is the modules, and the modules sit within the rows. So we need to scroll down here to the first staff profile, which happens to be the principal. So what we need to do is wave our mouse above this section. Now you can see I can wave my mouse above here, and it looks like when I roughly wave my mouse above, that's going to be able to edit that text. So that's the text settings. So we don't really want to change that leadership and admin. Unless you need to, you can. Obviously, if you need to change that, then you click on that grey bar. Now we want to change this one here firstly. So click on the grey, the cog, that's called the cogwheel. And if I hold my mouse above it, it says module settings. So I click on that, and that's where I can adjust the teacher's name, or the principal's name in this case, Gione. And the position, so the principal, and if you scroll down even further, you've got the text. So this is where you can put their profile in. Now, initially we're going to put this in for you, so you don't need to worry about that. But if you have a teacher come to you and says, hey, I want to update my profile, I don't like it. I used to love walking my dog on the weekend, but I no longer have a dog, so I need to update that. You can just come in here and update that at any time that you want. So again, if you need a hand with any of this, or if you want us to update it, feel free to send through. But I guess if you can get yourself familiar, then it's going to be a whole lot quicker for you guys to be able to perform these tasks. Once you're happy with the changes that you've made, so we changed the principal name and the principal position here, what you do is you tick it to accept it. So tick the box there. Okay. And that's done. So that one has been updated. Let's do one more. Let's say we want to update this person here. So we wave our mouse above it. Generally, if you go somewhere to the middle, you should be able to find it. Wave my mouse left and right, and there it is there. So the person settings, just take note of which one it is, because sometimes these grey boxes sit up against each other. For example, there's one there and there's one there. So that one is for the text, and this one is for the profile. So just take note of which one you're getting. Sometimes you get the wrong one, like that happens. So you'll click on the module settings and you'll realize, hey, this isn't what I was trying to edit. So you can just close out of it and go into the one that you're trying to edit. So click on that, and you can always check up here to see which one it is. And if you scroll down, generally you'll work out which one you're in. So name, so that person is person 1, and that person's position is prep teacher. And I'm happy with that. I go down, you can change that, or we can. We're initially going to change that, remember, so you don't need to touch this. And then you accept that. Now, the other thing that you need to take note of is these all need to be in their correct section. So this is the leadership and admin section. This is the grade prep section, grade 1, 2, and so on and so forth. Now, let's grab that one we moved. Now, this is a prep teacher. So what we want to do is move the whole row. So the green section, wave your mouse above there, move the row. So this is really, really important. We don't want to just move the module. We want to take the whole row with us so it all stays together. Okay, so click and drag and bring that down into the prep area. And that's now in prep. And you can rearrange those, so you might want this prep teacher on top. There we go there. Now let's say this is one of your grade 5, 6 teachers. Remember, we grab the green section, move the whole row, and you click and you drag and you keep coming all the way down. Keep coming, and you can see this little green box is coming, or circle is coming with us, and we're going to put that person in there. And what you do, you will be able to see the little the green highlighted area. That's where it's going to drop it when you let go. So I'm going to drop it there and let go. And there we go. She's now in her correct spot. So again, just name. You need to update the name and the position, and we're going to do the rest. So get them all in their correct section as best you can. As long as we've got the name, that's the most important thing. We can, we can kind of rearrange them if you're having a bit of trouble moving them around like that. So again, it's just a click and a drag. The last thing you need to do is click on the 3 dots down the bottom to expand this menu system, and you need to make sure you save it. Please don't forget to save it. So if you hit the save button there and wait for it to finish, it'll tell you when it's done. That's it. And you click on Exit Visual Builder once you are happy and satisfied that everything's there, ready to go. So don't forget to exit the Visual Builder at the end. And that's it. Your teacher section has now been updated. What you will also see is a 60 to 90 second summary of this video. If you don't want to watch, if you need to come back and learn how to do it, you don't have to watch this whole video. There'll be a 60-second summary sitting alongside this somewhere. So if you want to quickly see how to do it again, but don't want to watch the whole video, if you come back and need to update this down the track, keep an eye out for those shorter videos, because they'll kind of help you, get the answer that you need really fast. That's all for now. I hope you're enjoying your Digital Schools website. This is Richard Mills, and we will talk soon.